Have you ever looked in the mirror and barely recognized the person staring back at you? Like somehow, somewhere along the line, you drifted. You were once full of light, full of dreams, full of purpose, but now all you feel is off, misplaced, like you're living someone else's life, wearing someone else's name, walking in shoes that were never meant to be yours. I know that feeling. It's the ache of misalignment, the quiet heartbreak of living outside of who you were created to be. But what if I told you that you don't have to stay there? What if the real you, the one the Most High hand-stitched in your mother's womb, is still there, waiting to be found again, waiting to be remembered? Today we will discuss a few truths that will help you reclaim alignment. Truth number 1. The truth is you were never meant to be anyone else. The world has a way of shaping us into things that we were never meant to carry. It teaches us to compare, to copy, to climb. But the kingdom calls us to surrender, to return, to become not who the world expects, but who your Father already called. Psalm 139, verse 13 to 14 whispers, "You knit me together in my mother's womb. I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Wonderfully made. Do you know what that means? It means no matter how broken you feel right now, you were made with wonder, with purpose, with precision. Even your pain, even your detours are not wasted. You were never called to be a copy. You are a divine original. Truth number 2. You've been fighting to fit into something you were never called to wear. I once tried to be who everyone else wanted me to be. Smaller, louder, stronger, softer, quieter. More like them and less like me. But every time I stepped into their mold, I felt lost. And I came to this quiet truth. No one can be you except you. And you can't be anyone else, no matter how perfect their life looks from afar. Galatians 6, verse 4 and 5 says, "Pay careful attention to your own work. You don't need to compare yourself, for we are each responsible for our own conduct." Comparison will cost you clarity. Imitation will cost you your identity. But alignment will heal you, because in alignment, you're not striving. You're not chasing. You're finally resting in who your Father already called you to be. Truth number 3. Your calling hasn't left you. Even now, even in the crumble of the ruins, even in the questions and the heartache, your Father still sees you. He hasn't forgotten what He placed inside of you. Jeremiah 1 verse 5 says, "Before I formed you, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." You were set apart before anyone had a chance to label you. Before the heartbreak, before the failure, before the shame, the calling is still there. It didn't die with your mistakes. Your Father just needs your yes again. Truth number 4. Alignment is not performance. It's returning. Alignment is not about becoming something new. It's about returning to who you've always been in the heart of the Father. Romans 12 verse 2 says, "Let the Most High transform you by changing the way you think." This is the invitation, not to hustle for your worth, but to remember it. Not to chase your identity, but to realign with it. You don't have to fix yourself. You don't have to pretend. You just need to return. So I ask you, where have you lost yourself trying to be someone else? Where have you dimmed your light to fit a mold the Father never made for you? It's time to come home, to realign, to breathe again. Because even when you feel lost, He knows exactly where you are, and He's calling you back. If something stirred in you, let this be your moment to respond. Comment below, "I choose alignment." Say it as a declaration, and take a quiet moment today after this video to ask your Father, who did you make me to be? Be still and listen, because the one who made you is still writing your story. You're not too far gone. You're just one yes away from alignment.